Let me put this up. Let's see. This is a last minute live. I don't know. I felt like coming into my room and sewing. And I am going to be sewing let me put this up here. An Easter Showstopper. So I've been doing the Showstopper quilt, the Fabric Cafe Showstopper quilt, and I finished it. And now I'm going to do an Easter version. So right now I am putting together the Liberty block. So that's what I'm up to today. I don't suspect many of you are probably out. It's Sunday, and it's a good day to be just hanging out with your family and friends. So I just decided to do an impromptu live. Here we go. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Someone must be on here. Someone must be on here hanging out with me for a little bit. I just came back from, oh, 2 people gave me thumbs up. Well, thank you. Oh, hi. Let's see. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Joyce. Yeah, I just decided to come on here last minute. I figured, well, someone might be out there sewing, maybe not sewing. I went ahead and I was doing a lot of, adulting today, meaning I was doing like food shopping and that kind of stuff. I mean, I'd rather quilt, but it wasn't happening. Hello, Marlene. I'm putting together a Easter Showstopper. And I'm just kind of, I don't know, just hanging out in my room quietly. Before the work week starts, I can show you a little bit of it. Here is, oh, maybe not. I'm not going to move it. Hopefully you can see it from there. Maybe when I sew it, you guys will see it. Let's see. Let me go grab something. I'm putting on my iron. So what are you guys up to today? What's happening in your world? Are we relaxing? It's nice. It was raining here for a little bit, but for the most part, it's been a nice day here. And here we go. So I am going to go ahead and start working on my little pieces. Let's see. I'm going to put it on here to see the comments a little better since how do you guys like this screen? I have this screen. Someone had said that I was tiny and little when I go on my lives, and I don't have a choice sometimes, but this one gave me the choice of going horizontal. So is this view better? I'm not sure how you guys are viewing it. Let's see. Hi, Annette. Oh, I missed that. Hold on, I will get to your comment here. Let me see if I can find it on here. Mitzi, hello. How are you? I see that before it goes away. The only thing is with me going horizontal, it's not keeping the comments up. So I saw that you made a comment and then it went away really quick. Let's see, connecting to live chat. It's cool and wet in Texas. I got that from Charlotte. Oh boy. Let's see. Live chat. Bear with me when I get all this. All right, I guess it's gonna do its own thing. I know it was a little rainy here earlier, but it's much better than it was. I had gotten like 2 fat quarter bundles last year of this Easter fabric, and I've done a swoon with it. I don't know if you're familiar with the swoon pattern, but I had done a couple of Easter wall hangings using that in this fabric. I did a 3-yard quilt, and then I did a wall hanging using the big panel. And I can't show you that because it's up on my wall. It's very up high. Okay, so Mitzi, I popped in to say hi, can't stay. I am at my granddaughter, made a St. Patty's Day meet and invited her grandmothers. Oh, that's lovely. Well, thank you for popping in any case. I appreciate that. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to find your comment you made. Let me get up. Let me see if I can figure it out on this new screen. Let's see. So I have a live chat. It says, my text sometimes has a mind of its own. And that says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, there they are. Okay, figured it out. And Annette says, I'm on a walk. Beautiful day in San Francisco Bay Area. Oh, so wonderful, Marlene. Yes, it's St. Patty's Day. I actually made my corned beef. I uploaded a video of my Puerto Rican corned beef. And so when we got home from doing all our chores, we had that. And I served mine with yuca. Hi, Lydiana. And hi, Vera. And let's see, what did I do here? So we had our corned beef already. And it was super yummy. I never did my soda bread. And really, when I do my soda bread, and I have uploaded a video for it, I do my beer bread, and I just add raisins to it and put it in one big, massive, round thing, put it right on the sheet, and cut an X on it, and it works out just fine. It tastes just like it, too. So, I didn't make any this year, because we're running around, and we're trying to get ready to go to Puerto Rico. So excited. So, you know, I'm running around. I was doing all that kind of stuff today. And yeah, so I'm home. We're fed. My honey is watching TV, and he started a fire because it's kind of chilly in the fireplace. And then I said, you know what? I'm going into my sewing room and I'm going to sew for a little bit. And then I said, well, there was no live on because that was the first thing that I checked. And I said, well, I guess I'm going to go live. So Mitzi says, I saw the Puerto Rican corned beef look good and spicy. I love corned beef with the vegetables. I do too. We made roasted Brussels sprouts. So I served mine with roasted Brussels sprouts and yuca. And it was kind of super yummy. I love corned beef, but my corned beef like shrunk in half. It's literally half the size than when I started. My family doesn't do spicy. So, you know, that pique, that one in particular wasn't spicy, actually. Hi, Joyce. I was surprised because I thought it was going to be spicy. I was like, oops. But you know what? It wasn't. It was actually really just pretty good. So how many of you are still working on your showstopper? I am going to drop the block 4. I thought I uploaded block 4 yesterday. Don't do corned beef. And then when I was looking at it again, I'm like, what is going on here? It didn't upload to the public. It only uploaded privately. So I'm gonna mess with it tonight and hopefully post it or repost it tomorrow. So block 4 will be up. And in the meantime, you know, I said I wasn't taking anything to Puerto Rico as far as quilting. And, you know, I don't know why I said that. I was convinced myself of that. And then this morning, what am I doing? I'm cutting up projects and putting them in bags. and putting the books in the bags. So I guess I'm going to quilt is my I guess I'm going to after I talk myself out of it. Do you toast your spices before using them? Yes, sometimes I do, especially when I cook Indian food. I do. And what else? When I cook Indian and when I cook Thai, I do. With the corned beef one, I don't. But yes, and when I make gravy or sauce, tomato sauce, if I'm using dried, I like to toast, the herbs. So over here, I was looking through things. Let me grab it. I was looking through things that I may have laying around that may need to be finished. So these aren't necessarily UFOs, but they're kits that I've cut out, and I had decided I'm going to bring them with me. And if I don't finish them, you know what, I think I'm just going to leave them until I get there again in June, or more like July. So I'm going to do my scrap busting, and I will be doing this here, these houses, and they're all cut. They're all cut. So I decided I'm going to bring that with me. Now, instead of traveling with all these books, I think I'm going to call Fran and see if I could copy ones. Like, I'm not going to give it to anyone. I'm just going to travel with it. Then what I have is crumbs already made. Marlene, how long will you be in Puerto Rico? You can't expect to be away from quilting for more than a day, right? Exactly. I will be there for about 10 days. Debbie, there's always time on vacation to get a little sewing in. My favorite time to sew is in the RV site outdoors, enjoying the weather. It's so relaxed. Exactly. And the honest truth is, I am such a morning person. I wake up super early and nobody else does. So I will, nobody gets up for 3 or 4 hours. Well, no, for like 2 hours, I'll say 2 or 3 hours. So I generally go on the veranda and just start sewing. It doesn't bother anyone. Nobody hears me. So I was saying I wasn't going to do it, but I've had these pre-cut and ready to go. So I'm just going to take the chance and take them with me. Not UFO, but projects half done. Yeah. Okay. Gotta run out. Watch you on replay. Thank you. Bye, Mitzi. So the other one is the brand new book. I never showed you the brand new book. It was launched on Tuesday. I should have showed you the brand new book because you probably would have wanted to see my sample quilts that I made. So like this was one of the sample quilts that I sewed for them, and this is one of the sample quilts. And I could have shown you before I even make the one that goes into the book, I make one out of my own stash. So I make it out of my own stash, work out the kinks, and then make it with the fabric they send and the pattern. And I normally do pictures, but I didn't. I got away from me. So I am gonna bring this with me, and I am going to work on the panache right here. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because I found when I had to clean, like this room right now is halfway clean. And it's not really a disaster. Like everyone's like, why do you keep cleaning that room? But things are not in its proper place. So I found these, and they happen to be a specific size. And this specific size, when I looked in this book, would be for the focal fabric of this, which is panache. So I'm going to make panache using these crumbs and whatnot and strip piecing that I made. So I'm going to take that with me. And then I found, this is a neat project. So this is Arcade. Arcade is a new pattern, and it's just a single pattern. It is not in a book. I have not made this yet. I want to make this. This is actually their number 2 pattern of the year. And I have this in here but I haven't pulled out any fabric for that because I figured that maybe while I'm in Puerto Rico, if I go fabric hunting, which is really hard. I mean, like, it's hard to find cotton fabric, but I did find some at Capri the last time. So I love going to Capri. That's the underwear store I told you about. Like, they have everything in there. It's like Walmart. It's like the Puerto Rican Walmart. Doesn't have food, but it has everything else, and it has fabric. And so I thought when I go there, I would find something to make this, maybe. And then I found this all in a bag cut up. And of course, you know me, like everything else, I didn't put a pattern in there. Everything is cut. Everything is cut. But I did put the blocks. And I made this quilt. So these are the leftover blocks. I had made a queen size quilt. And all it is a crumb block in the center. And I have a block and a block. Now this is just, it's not anything that is someone's pattern. So I actually could tell you the size. So I took my crumb block, and it's 6.5 by 6.5. So I took a piece of crumb block, so these are 6.5 by 6.5 blocks. Crumbs, they're all different. Look, they're just all different. And then this is a 6.5 inch block by 3.5. And that goes on one side. And then this one is 9.5. And these are just scrap pieces of black, all different color blacks. And I did this quilt, and I gave it to, someone wanted it for their wedding. A family member wanted it for their wedding present. And so how this started is my grandmother sewed actually all, not those crumbs, but sewed all these crumbs. And so these were the leftover blocks. And so when my grandmother sewed these crumbs, because I gave her crumbs to keep her busy, right? Because you're 90-something years old. And like she said, her eyesight wasn't great, but she still wanted to sew. And so I gave her crumbs. I didn't care if there was no pattern, no reason. She liked how freeing it was. So she would mail me, I would mail her stuff, and she would mail it back. And then I made this for a family member. So these are the extra. These are fabric crumbs. Actually, these are her fabric crumbs. Now that I'm looking at it, these are her fabric crumbs. So I'm going to, though I did cut these, but they were all in this bag. So I'm going to finish and make another blanket with this, because maybe someone else in the family wants one. Maybe I might even keep this one, because since my Grammy did the crumb blocks, I may want them. Hi, Rebecca. I was just catching up on videos, and you popped up. Well, thank you. Yeah, this is totally last minute. I'm going over the projects that I said I wasn't taking with me to Puerto Rico on Friday. Remember when we had that discussion? I was not taking any sewing with me. Yeah, I lied, because I was cleaning and I found bags of stuff already cut. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this, and I think it'll be great, because while I'm there, if my Grammy wants to sew some more crumbs, I can just add it to that that quilt. And see, Rebecca says your corned beef recipe looks like something my hubby would like. I'm gonna try it. Yes, and if you want to be sassy when you add the water, because I know we all want to be sassy. We don't need the beer to be sassy. Just, you know, do a bachata merengue in the kitchen. It's all good. I chuckled at that comment, Rebecca, because I said, you know, why did I even say that? I don't even know why I said. I was sassy today. I put beer in mine, because that video was a video from last year, maybe. LOL, yes. You got too much to do and too little time. 2 live catches in 2 days. Yes. Hi, Dawn. So this is the bags of stuff. So this here is all cut except for the black, and I'm going to cut it later on. For easy peasy, the dash. So this quilt will be this. And these blocks are already cut for it. So I guess when I did this a while ago, I cut my crumbs in the size that's in the book. And then I'm going to cut this, because I haven't done that. And then these little square is the dash. And I have white and black. I'm not sure what I don't know. I figured I'm just going to bring it with me and I'll figure it out while I'm there. So when I told you guys I wasn't going to do any sewing there and bring anything with me because I didn't want to take everything out, I had decided that I am just going to bring these with me, and I'm going to bring a sewing machine with me so I don't have to unpack anything. It's a sewing machine that I was going to bring with me this summer, and I'm just going to bring it now and go from there. So maybe you will see some sewing. Now the internet. Someone asked me about the internet connection. So I am not sure about, like, when I go live. I know I could definitely, you know, take something, right? Record something and then upload it. It was brought to my attention I might not be able to go live. I didn't think about it because it's true. The utilities there are a little strange. Sometimes we just don't have electric, and sometimes the water just goes out. That's why my mom has that. It's like a huge water cistern on top. It's ginormous, and then you have to turn it on, and it feeds the whole house until you get your water back. And then once your water comes back on, you then flip it on another way, and it fills it with water again for the next time. So, and we do deal with Wi-Fi outages as well. So I will try my best. I will work around with whatever it is. You know, I will tell you, ever since Maria, that's when that stuff happened. It never was a huge issue prior to Maria. They still don't really have all their utility stuff, you know, working correctly there. They just don't. So, yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm up to. And here we go. Here, that's for the Liberty block. So they go here. So what are you working on? You're just watching videos? Rebecca, how are you feeling? Hopefully everyone's feeling better. Everyone's having a good Saturday. All right, now I've got to figure out what I'm doing here. Donnell, hi Donnell, how are you? I caught your live yesterday and this morning. You are one busy chick on the weekend. So here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to lay these out so I could sew. And well, wait a second. I see I'm already go. You know, I'm just going to take you to my design wall. This is, I don't even know why I'm trying to do it this way. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the design wall and set this up. Weekends is pretty much all the time I have to do most of my sewing. All right, so this little guy, this little cute bunny, look at him. He's so cute. That was leftover. Rowena, nice to see you in the chat this morning on Awkward Quilter. Yes, I was delighted. I went into YouTube to upload my corned beef recipe, and it said that you guys were live. That was my first time catching one. And I love that it's so early in the morning because I'm up at that hour sewing. And normally there's not anything going on. Watching videos, catching up on Crystal's Facebook page. I'm trying not to overwhelm. No, do not. You need to take care of yourself. Let's see. I'm not trying to. I got lots that I want to do, but wear myself out doing it. Trying to take it easy. Absolutely. Dawn, hubby is watching The Old House, and I'm watching. Oh, This Old House? That's what my hubby's watching in the other room right now. And then I said, yeah, I'm done. I think I'm gonna go into the sewing room. Oh, that is funny. All right, so for this, we are trying to create this block here. Please keep Debbie in quilt. Wait. Well, what happened? Wait. They lost a family member today. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to reach out to Debbie. Did she post something? Donnell? What's This Old House? Oh, I forgot. Bob Vila. Bob Vila, like restores old houses. She messaged me. Oh, poor baby. That's so heartbreaking. I wonder if it's one of her family members from Puerto Rico or if it's local to her. Yeah, if you like, Rebecca, if you like how to restore houses and how to do all that kind of stuff, then you would like This Old House. If he's not watching This Old House, oh wait, what it says? Oh, really? Is that still on or is it reruns? It's reruns. Donnell, it's her son-in-law's father. They were all really close. Oh, that's, yes, we will definitely keep him in our prayers. If my honey's not watching This Old House, he is watching the Road Show, the Antique Roadshow. So there's only so much Antique Roadshow and This Old House. I rather so. And sometimes when I'm in there and he's watching that, he doesn't like to hear my phone, you know, out loud while I'm watching stuff. Let's see. Still on new episodes and also reruns. Okay, so there we go. Dawn knows more than I do. I have no idea. I just assumed they were all reruns. Because how many, I guess people still like it. Whatever. I mean, it's a neat show. The other day I was watching something and he was building and it was unique. All right, there is my center of that. And let's get, oh, you know what? I can't find the paper, but let me show you what mine looks like. Okay, so some of you, I'm going to post this tomorrow. And I know some of you seen this in a live already. But here is the one that I made out of Tula pink fabric. So that's all Tula. Tula. And just because I decided I wanted to use these because they're so cute. They are so cute. All right, so, oh wait, this is a bunny. Huh, I thought I had two of these. I guess not. Oh well. Put this one here, this one here, and this one up here. Can you see what I'm up to here? There you go. It's so pretty. The quilt is beautiful, gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I felt like playing with it. I felt like doing this one other time and playing with it. Now I'm just going to set out what I'm doing. I honestly thought someone was going to be live right now. I don't know. I wouldn't know who, but I thought someone was. Okay. Who is the baby one for? Tula. Tula. Wait, what? Tula. Oh, here. This is the Tula one. And I will post pics about this. So that one's done. I want the Tula one. And, oh, I have a surprise. I forgot. I have a surprise. I think I'm going to show you. Tiffany comes on at 5 Mountain Time. That's 8. That's 8 my time. And it's 6:23. So look at what I worked on this morning. The Tula pink quilt is beautiful. Thank you, Shelly. Hi. I posted a picture saying, look at what I'm designing or something like that. And I am going to long arm this. I am. I keep saying I was supposed to spend all day today long arming. There's tons of stuff to long arm and all those to bind. And I said to myself, I'm doing that all today. I'm getting it cleaned up before I go on vacation. Well, it didn't happen. It's not going to happen. But this I will do because I always have a quilt on when I go flying. When I fly, I always have a quilt with me. And depending on what season, like when I flew to Houston and it was like November and it was like Thanksgiving, I had a very fall quilt with me. Well, I've been wanting a Puerto Rican quilt and I have not been able to find a pattern. And then I went on Etsy and there was a pattern you can buy using jelly rolls, but it really wasn't my jam. So I played all this week. Yes, all week I played. And I came up with this on my graph paper. And then when I started putting it up there, I didn't cut enough squares. And then I got thinking, I don't want to sew that many squares. So then I started putting chunks in. And I kind of like it because it has all different chunks. And I wish I could bring you. Oh, that is gorgeous. Love the fabric. It's not done yet because I have to applique. And I don't applique, but I am going to. Going to applique and get this quilted up and it's going to bring it with me. And I might even leave it there for my mom because I can make another one home. So when I picked out this fabric, mind you, I did this yesterday. I got off of my live yesterday and I started cutting fabric. Yes, like I needed to do that when I have so many projects. And this is it. It needs a white star. A white star is going to go right in here. And so I'm going to put light heat and bond and put it on there and do raw, what is it called? Raw edge applique. And here, the flag is beautiful. I want to do one like that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Love the fabric in the flag. I'm going to talk about the fabric in the flag. And I love the scrappy look in the flag. Me too. So all these are white on whites and they're big chunks, right? And then I have some little pieces. You're going to applique the star. Yes, I'm going to applique the star here. The thing is I don't have a printer that's operating right now at my house. I went printer shopping and I found one and then hubby's like, it only has a 2-star rating. So I ended up not coming home with a printer today. Because I tried to cut out a star on my own and I was not having luck where it looks symmetrical to me. So I'm going to print one out tomorrow when I'm at school. Yeah, I think once your mama sees this flag, it won't be coming back with you. I don't think so either. And it's okay. It's totally okay. I do believe, I am trying to make money out of my craft, right? So you met my daughter and on her website she has some of my quilts there for sale, but I have gotten a lot of people in Puerto Rico who told me if I can figure out how to make a Puerto Rican flag quilt that they are lining up to buy them. And I said, but they would be expensive. And they go, it doesn't matter, we cannot find a handcrafted quilt that's a Puerto Rican flag. And I gotta tell you, I did research. I couldn't find it either. So I spent the time and I developed this. And look at the fabric. Can I bring you closer? Let me bring you closer because this fabric, when I was going through my stash, who even knew I had this stuff? All right. Can you see closer or should I bring you closer? Can you see that it detailed in there? Like here, that is wave fabric. This looks like I don't have a giant piece of it because I cut it all up, but this was waves. And then over here, there are little fish in water. And I love it because these fish are actually, I do a lot of snorkeling there. These fish are actually in the water there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was researching a Puerto Rican flag pattern and I couldn't find one. And I concluded that I was just going to have to make one up. Hola, Maritza. Exactly. And Lisa from Awkward Quilter told me once I write this up, that she's lining up to purchase the pattern. So I am in the process of purchasing EQA and I will be, I mean, you guys can probably figure out how to do this on your own, but I think I am going to develop a pattern and I will put it up. Waves and fish, perfect for an island. Exactly. And being that there's this fish, but they are white and yellow with black. They look like Dory, I think from Nemo, Finding Nemo. So I put that in and waves, and then there are flowers that look like this there. So I had put that in. And so I try to find things that resonated a little bit of Puerto Rico. And then this here, this red, oh, you can't see it. Do I have a piece anywhere? Let's see. This. Can you see that? This looks like the waves. This here looks like the indigenous writing. When you go to Puerto Rico, and I don't know if you can see it closer. Do I have a piece of it anywhere? See, I chopped it all up. Let's see if I have a piece. Yes, I do, because I have the ends of, no, I don't. Okay, maybe I don't. Are you leaving it like that or adding a border? Well, I'm trying to figure that out myself, Rebecca. I don't know what to do about it. So here, this fabric. So when you go to a lot of museums there, and in our town in Isabela, we have an Isabela museum that has Taino, you know, the language that's written on like the pottery and stuff. And I see this a lot, like a sun. So I stuck that in the red. The other thing I found, but I found it after I was done. Let me find this fabric. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Look at this. This also looks. So I'm thinking that I might add this, not in this one, but maybe in a future one. If you want it on the bed, you might need a border. It is a wall hang. It is good as. So, right. So actually, I had this in multiple sizes. I have a placemat size that I have created. I have this size, which I think I'm just going to put a little border, but I just thought it would be great as an airplane blanket. I mean, it may end up with my mom, and I may have to make another one, but I think if I back it with like a fleece or a minky, it'll be a nice size because it's not so huge. And I have a bed size, and the bed size is, it's much bigger. It's much bigger. It sounds like it sounds to me like you need to design some piano fabric. Exactly. But I'm looking at what I have in my stash, and I have things that kind of resemble it. I'm so upset like that I don't have any more of this. But you know what? I'll be now on the hunt looking for things that are more what you would find in Puerto Rico to add into my flag quilts. So this one is, yeah, more like for your airplane, just laying on your legs and whatnot. And I will make a bed size one for my bed. Hi, Melanie. And that's, yeah, so I had the pattern. I figured it out. And I even made multiple sizes. Well, I made multiple sizes on graph paper, but this is the first one that I've made for me now. And again, I have to download a star tomorrow and sketch it out, and it'll be easier at school. But I'm kind of excited. I wanted to show it to you guys all finished up, and I got too excited. I wanted to show it now. So, now I'm covering what I need here. All right. It's so authentic, Miss Liana. Yes, it is. And I apparently there's a flag from 1950s-ish or before, and those are different colors. And I am going to look that up and research that. And I think I'm going to make one also of like, this is the current Puerto Rican flag and the past flag. That was exciting. Thanks for showing us. You know that to design some fabric, maybe if there's a designer out there, I mean, a fabric, let me see, if there's a fabric company that definitely wants to work with me, I would consider doing that because I've spent so much time on that island, and really just, I love the island. I've been everywhere in that island, and I do remember everything I see in there. Let's see. One is sky blue. That's it, the sky blue. And the other is royal blue, like the US flag. Correct. So I have a lot of sky blue fabric I already cut from the snowflake quilt. And so I think I want to make that, but not this week because I still have to pack. I'm freaking out because I have so much to do. And instead of doing it, I'm over here sewing more stuff. And I shouldn't be. I should be long arming. And then yeah, it's, you know. All right. Hi, Agnes. Yes, the original flag was sky blue in the triangle. Correct. So I think I will make that version as well. Why did Puerto Rico change the colors of the flag? Just curious. So Debbie, I'm not sure, but another Miss Debbie from In Quilt Fact, she explained a little bit of the history and read something. And I'm going to have to look, download it, but it has something to do with you weren't allowed to show the flag. That's why Puerto Ricans have flags everywhere because you literally were thrown in jail. And I believe for a serious amount of time. I don't really know the whole amount. And then when they lifted that ban, they had decided, the US said, well, you're part of our territory. So they redesigned it with having more of the colors of the United States, of my understanding. I did not look this up. I need to look it up. It's just something that I heard from Miss Debbie. It happened when we got our Constitution. There we go. It's a U.S. thing. They made it to match the U.S. flag. That was my gather. Yes. You weren't allowed to show it. No, you were absolutely not allowed to show it. And it was it was serious. And at first, when I started going back to Puerto Rico, because I went to Puerto Rico when I was little every summer, and then I didn't go for a very long time. And then I started going again once in my 20s, and then I just haven't not gone. It's just since then I've just been going every year for multiple times, and I'm finding out more history as I go and traveling. So I think doing some fabric would be great. Let's see. You weren't allowed to show it. That's right. It was a deal. U.S. said you do a royal blue in the flag. Correct. But when I first was going back in my 20s, getting back to this, I didn't understand why everybody was draped from head to toe in the Puerto Rican flag on their cars everywhere. Even when I lived in Brooklyn, in New York, and then even in Brooklyn, in the Hispanic Puerto Rican neighborhoods, everybody had everything decked out. And I just didn't understand what was the obsession. But, as I started looking up my history and finding out my history, I was mortified of lots of things that I found. And one of them was a flag. And that is why you see a lot of flag pride in our community. Maybe you can do something on the backing to honor the sky blue color. Just a thought. Yeah, that might be a good idea because actually I haven't backed it yet. So that is very well a possibility. Maybe the backing is just, a sky blue color. Okay, sun and drop by. I'm getting it. You got to go. Take care. Thank you for stopping in. This was really a last minute thing. That's a good idea. I think it is. I like the idea. And I can't believe I have 34 people on here. Wow. This is amazing. Thank you. I feel so honored that you guys are just came on here last minute. Love both of your tops. Keep rolling. I am. I'm going to keep rolling. And this here, someone asked me if this is actually isn't a baby's quilt. It's supposed to be an Easter quilt that I was thinking about bringing with me. My mom really loves to have holiday stuff, and I normally make placemats for her, but I think I've made all the holidays for her, so I was thinking maybe whipping this up so that she can have it. But it would be a cute baby's quilt, and maybe I will keep it here for a baby's quilt. Maybe she'll get the other one. It is. It gives it baby quilt vibe. I totally get it. let's see, where does this go? I get lost sometimes with these points, and I don't have the book in, oh wait, yeah, I don't have the book in front of me. So this goes this way. This quilt goes by really quick because I just started this yesterday, and then last night while Honey was watching TV, I went ahead and trimmed them all. Thumbs up to pay the rent. Yes, Joyce, thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will agree with that. Here we go. And then this side, I have to do it this way because I will get myself all turned around and do some crazy thing. And then what I'll do is take these and transfer these blocks on one of my little design boards. There we go. So I have that, and then these guys go in the corners here. Yep. And this little background fabric, I was trying to figure out the background fabric, and I did this. Can you tell me the name of the purple star quilt you did the other day when you have a chance, please? The one with the gold pinwheels. That's the same, Joydy, that's the same one here. You're talking about this. That's what I'm following along. Right here, right? Is this the one you're talking about? Right? So, Joydy, that is part, let me go get the paper now. Hold on. I got it. It's part of a, I'm doing the quilt along. So if you go on my channel, you will see the quilt along. It's called this Showstopper. Have it upside down. This is the Showstopper. And it's a free download from Fabric Cafe. So if you go to the Fabric Cafe website, you can download this. You will get this, and this, and this. And Debbie says, isn't it amazing how different a quilt can look with a different fabric line? Always amazes me. Exactly, it does. It looks completely different. And in order to make this quilt, I'm making a second one. So that one with the purple is identical to this. It's just in different fabric. And you need 4 books. So you need Make It Patriotic, Quick as a Wink, The Magic of the 3-Yard Quilts, and Quilts on the Double. Dawn, I really enjoyed making this Showstopper quilt with you. I have some fabrics picked for my second one as well. And Dawn, if you have not gone to my Facebook page, Pastry Queen's Farm Adventures, please go on over there. If you do Facebook, it is a public page. You don't even have to join. You could just go over there. I would appreciate it if you hit follow or like or something like that. But you can go over there and post your picture of your Showstopper quilts. I have a bunch of people who have been posting their progress there. You can't post directly under your name, but I have made like posts, and you can post your pictures and stuff in the comments. Thanks, Leanna. I was just Googling Showstopper. Yes, so again, just go to Fabric Cafe and download this, and then you do need to use these 4 books. Also, just go to my Facebook, not my Facebook, go to my YouTube channel and look up. It'll say block 1, block 2. Block 4 is going to be uploaded tomorrow because today I had a problem with it. So I have to go fix it, see what's up, reload it, and it'll launch tomorrow, which is the last block. Hi, Mona. How are you? So that's going to go here. And then for my pinwheels, I already have everything. I'm just literally assembling it today. So here's my pinwheels. They're of this fabric. And they're going to go in here. So we would have, it would look like this. So these will be my pinwheels once I get them together. So I will have these pinwheels coming in here. And then I'm using these as my Flights of Fancy. And those will be coming down here across, all the way across. So let's see if you can see it. See right down there? And you know what? This would make such a cute little baby's quilt. So I have actually a baby's quilt I need to make. Well, I don't have to make it. I actually have a baby's quilt that I have made and I pulled out. Let me show it to you. But she might actually end up getting this. Let me see. Where is it? I thought I was going to be able to show it to you. But at this particular moment, I don't know what I did with it. Wow, wow, wow. That's how crazy my room is. I have stuff down everywhere. All right, well, I can't show it to you. I don't know what I did with it. So I had another baby's quilt I did, but I think this might be an option. I might give her the option of what she wants because she doesn't know what she's going to have. So it's a surprise. And I can't believe I can't find that right now. And since we know it's going to be a baby, I just did a neutral kind of baby quilt. You know that's going to drive me nuts. It's got to be here, right here. It's underneath this pile somewhere. Let me look at this pile one last time. See what you guys think of it. One last go around. Yep, I definitely have it somewhere, just can't put my finger on it. Oh well. Sorry, I left you guys standing here looking at this. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. It's been quite the mess here in this room. I think I just found it. No, I didn't. All right. You know, the minute I get off this live, it's going to be like, oh, look, it's right there. This whole entire time, it's been there. Oh, you know what? I have a question. Maybe you guys can answer this one. What do you think I should do with these two quilts? Because we did these on a live together. And they need a border. They definitely need a border, and I am stumped. I really am stumped on. I mean, I guess I could just pick one solid color and border it with just one specific solid color. Right? I guess this doesn't really need a border because it has this little checkered border with the pinwheels. But, and maybe you guys haven't seen it since I put it together. What are your thoughts on this? Hi, Giovanna. I must have missed that when I was walking around looking for this baby's quilt that I wanted to show you guys. So what do you think? What kind? Should I just leave it like this, or should I attempt to border it? What's your thoughts on it? And then the next, or do I just pick a single color? Maybe this stays like this, but then I have that dilemma with this. So here's this other one. And I did this one with you guys. This is one of my UFOs, which I didn't remember what block I was going for, so we just made it up. Maybe a narrow border to bring it all together. Do you have any more of any of that fabric? And no. So this is an old UFO that I did on a live, and I do not recall at all the pattern. So we just started making our own stuff together. This one's called Pinwheel Party, that Sheila named. Let's see what we have. Hi, Candace. Border red, then one of the dark colors. I would go white or solid border. Yes, solid was my guess. Oh, maybe a navy blue border. That's a good idea. Hi, Deborah. Small white border and then a 2.5-inch border of your favorite color. That's a good idea because I really don't have. These are all scraps of stuff from years past. But they've been sitting, this whole thing has been sitting on my long arm because I haven't figured out what to do about the border. It's been a dilemma. It's been out all this time for 2 weeks so that I can figure what possibly I could do. I will say, like putting those bold borders on the green, the Shamrock Shenanigans and the Purple Mania really brought that out. Navy blue would make it pop. Okay, navy blue. You know something? I have a bolt of, let's see, is that navy blue? No, that's white, that's black grunge. You know what? I'm going to have to look for navy blue. I like that idea. You're this, 2 people now have mentioned navy blue. I kind of like the idea of navy blue. For this here, I may not make, you know what I did? I made these, so I will put these in. I was going to say maybe I won't use these. I have to figure out on this. I have plenty. I can figure that out later. But anyway, what do you think of this? This line here, you know, this line is called Easter Parade. The line is called Easter Parade. So this was the little pieces from a panel I booked. And it was Easter Parade by Riley Blake. And what was her name? Has anybody used this this fabric up here? I have it right here. Let me see if I can find the little tag. Here it is. Easter Parade by Lindsay Wilkes. Look at that. So I had 2 fat quarter bundles of that. Isn't that cute? Look at those. I can't stand it. I do tend to love my vintage. And I didn't have a lot of, like, this is all I have left of this one because I use most of it here, I guess, on some quilts that I made. And then this is also part of the line. It's so cute. And this is so cute, but I haven't been able to figure out where to put this in here. Maybe for the border. And it comes with, and it's in pink right here. And I got a deal on this when I bought it last year. And that's the rest of the line. And that's how I decided to go with the gray background, this gray background, because of this gray here. And I didn't have enough of, I thought that was going to be too busy. So, yeah, I came across the fabric and I forgot that I had some of these. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I said, and it has like the Showstopper, you know, I said it'll be great for the Showstopper. Look at this. This fabric is where I got these little guys from. I love fabric. Look at these. So I'm working on this last minute. I'm still going to do my Peeps quilt. I'm hoping to launch my Peeps quilt this week at some time. I'm hoping. I don't know. If not, I'll bring it with me to Puerto Rico and launch it there because I have to do the Peeps. I promised you guys, and I'm going to do it. But what I'm going to show you is this. When I come back home, I'm going to do the Ultimate Quilty Challenge. And I found a bolt of this that I had here when I was cleaning. And this is from High Fashion Fabrics. High Fashion Fabrics. What does this say? Oh, here it goes. High Fashion Fabrics. This says Keepsake Calico. This is not it. Yeah, tonal dot gray. Okay. Wow, I paid a lot of money for that. I hope that was on sale when I bought this. So I had this, and I don't know if some of you've seen this, but I came across this pattern. Look at this pattern. And it's a free download. You see this? It's called Daybreak Quilt, and you can download it on Fat Quarter Shop. It's an Itso Emma pattern by Sherry McConnell of A Quilting Life. It is fun looking on the bolt. And so I saw this and I like this. And I unboxed this once before, this fabric. So, and then I found this fabric. So this is the fabric. And I have shown you this fabric before, because I got this in a box. And this came from Lynn at Soft Squares, sent me this Fat Quarter bundle. I help her out and moderate on Monday nights. So tomorrow night I will be moderating her live sale, and at 7 my time, which is Eastern time, and 5 live at 5 Mountain time. She also sent me this pattern, and I thought I was going to use this bundle and this gray fabric for this pattern. But then, and that's what I said I was going to do with it. But then I found this, and I am trying to sew out of my box. This is all curved piecing. It's Drunkard's Path. It's all curved. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I've done curved piecing, but I haven't done it in a while. Super bright and cheery. I know, Debbie, and I love them. And the funny thing is, this fabric here, I bought in Puerto Rico, like, I don't know, a couple of years ago. I bought this one in Puerto Rico. And because I just found a picture, and I was like, I knew this fabric looked familiar. Got to go and start dinner. Have a nice evening. Or have a nice evening, Joyce. Curves still scare me. Okay, so I have done a couple of curves quilts. I did a New York Beauty back in the day, and something called a dill pickle pattern. That was a long time ago. I don't have pictures of that stuff. But I need to start sewing, challenging myself a little. I still love this. I think I'm going to find something different to do with this pattern, because this looks very Moroccan to me. Like, it just gives me, hi Joyce, it just gives me like Moroccan, I don't know, Portuguese, I don't know, like tile work looking stuff. And this gives me that feeling too. Like, look at that, right? So look at this. And I'm thinking that I may want to do this. I'm looking for those rulers. That is where I have been stalking Missouri Star now for the last 3 weeks. And I'm waiting because I'm like, they've got to put their templates on. They have to put their templates on sale. It's quilting month, National Quilting Month, because I need that Drunkard's Path large, and then the Drunkard's Path small, but they're each like, I don't know, 20 something dollars. So I've been waiting patiently. I'm hoping they put templates on sale because I want them. But because I don't have templates, and in here they give you a paper template. And so what I did is I took the copy paper comes in boxes at school, and then they recycle the boxes. So I made my own template like this, but I can't use my rotary cutter on this. So I'm just going to cut it all by hand because I don't know what else to do, because I don't have those templates, and they have not gone on sale. So I'm waiting for it to go on sale. And so I have these two. I love that pattern, but haven't tried it yet. I went straight to Almighty Double Wedding Ring. I know, right? So I have 7 yards of this, and I think this is 1 or 2 yards. And this is Debbie Payne for Quilting Treasures. So these two things came from Gina, which is a viewer who sent me this. Because I actually had no idea. This was sent to me, and in there was a note that said, this yardage is from Gina, and she had this sent over. And then Lynn gave me this for been helping her out with some other stuff. So, and we're putting it all together. And so now I'm thinking that I want to make, it was supposed to be this because she sent this over too. But I'm thinking I want to do this. I want to challenge myself. So who's with me? Who's with me to go on this journey of curve piecing? I made templates out of acrylic sheets for a quilt. What are acrylic sheets? I have no idea what that is, Annette. I really don't. Acrylic sheets. Huh. Is it thick like the template like the template acrylic that like the ruler acrylic? Huh, I'm going to have to look that up, Annette. I mean, the last time I did curves, I made it on this, you know, like I did it on cardboard and then just cut everything by hand instead of my rotary cutter. That is why I've been stalking Missouri Star and waiting for that to go on sale. Oh, I've also, you know, because you can go on Marketplace. I bought them on Amazon. Okay. And the thing is, what I liked about the Missouri Star templates, though, is it's any size, really. Georgie, this is going to be so fabulous. You find acrylic sheets at Lowe's. Okay. No, not thick, but stronger than cardboard. Okay, well, it was just at Lowe's today, but I will look there too. They sell template sheet packs. I use cutting boards from Dollar Tree. Oh, that's a good idea too, Mona. Okay, you guys are giving me all these fabulous ideas because I've done curve piecing before, and but I've always just cut everything by hand, and so that's why I've been stalking Missouri Star, because I want to use my rotary cutter. But what I liked about theirs versus any other ones was that they have the lines, so it's not necessarily that size. A lot of the cutters I've seen out there is like a 6-inch or a 4-inch. This one, their small template goes from, I don't know what it is, from 1 to 1 size, and all the markings are there, and then the large, the same thing. So when I was getting I don't even have it up. When I was getting fabric for my Puerto Rican flag, I came out with this fabric. I found this, but it was too busy to put in that. And then I got looking at it, and I thought, and I don't know, you guys tell me, I thought that maybe I could throw this in there too, because I need a little bit more fabric that I have to throw in here. Because if not, then I have to throw in a lot of that other. I'm thinking that this may look okay with it. Look at this. This could be a costume. Right now, I think I'm having a Halloween costume moment here. I could be the fabric curator. Oh boy. What do you think? Do you think this red could lend itself in there? Have you tried one of the YouTube MSQC discount codes to buy the templates? No, I have not. Good idea. Thank you. Sewing with Lawayne. Lawayne, that's a very good idea. I will, yeah, because that's 20%, I believe, or 15. Georgie says they come thick at Lowe's. If you break a car window, you can tape it to place temporarily. They even cut it out for you. So I wonder what the guy would think if I said, hey, can you cut that template out to be this? That would be funny. Oh, I love me some Arkansas gal. That's right. She has a promo code. I didn't think about that. You can also get corrugated boards from printing companies or Amazon. It's the same stuff. Or real estate agent signs. Oh, I have real estate agent signs actually outside right now. Not in front of my house. I mean, we had something to do with school, and I don't know, it was some event, and I still have it. 20% this month. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. But you see, the little one in me says, just wait till the end of the month, and then if it goes on sale, you could use the sale price plus the 20% off. So what do we think? Do you think we could throw this in? Or is it really not, is it too much? I don't know. There's no solid reds. What do we think? Let's see, I'm looking. What do we think? Too much? Because look, this is the pattern. I have to have a couple more. Yes, no, maybe. Any thoughts? This red fabric is not of the line. That's why I hesitate. All these fabrics is of the line. The red doesn't go for me. Okay. I think the 20 is just this month, then back to 15. Okay, Lorraine, I got you. All right, so I wasn't sure. I just had pulled this out for the Puerto Rican flag, and you love it. Yeah, the thing is, sometimes maybe I'll just make one. I can always use it. Make one out of this, right? And I can always use it as a label if it doesn't go. I mean, you saw when I made the Showstopper, I made all these pinwheels pink, and I ended up not using them at all. So we're going to try it. I think we're going to try this Daybreak with this fabric, because this pattern gives me just that Portuguese Moroccan, that tile feel, and so does that fabric. And I'll just have to find something else. You know what I have? I have a fat quarter bundle of Anne of Green Gables fabric, and maybe I'll use that for this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might use this. I'll have to find fabric for this. I have fabric. I just have to coordinate it. Let's see. I like the red. A lot of people like the red. Okay. It's a bright fabric just like the others. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, we're going to go. I think I'm going to cut one or two and see how it goes. Who knows? Tomorrow, while Lynn goes live, she might have something that matches that, and then I'll have to have that too. I'm thinking though, I don't know. What about let's see. Make a test block. It might work. That's what I'm thinking, because I could always use it as a label. There's no red in any of the other fabrics. So there is, but the red is like little. It's mostly orange and then little outlines of red. So on the tip. Bayonet. There isn't that much red here. This one has more red in it, but again, it's in the tips. It's really weird. So I don't know. I just will make a tester and see. But it also needs some kind of, they have white in here. And this has this gray, but I don't have any more of this gray. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could look it up. Actually, that's going to be my homework. Does anyone have any of this gray in their stash? It doesn't say what it is. Let's see. I might have to call Lynn and find out. But this looks like it's all the same line. I don't know. If I can get my hands on more of that gray. Hi, all. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Not a problem. You enjoy your day. I don't know what this is. I'm going to see if Lynn knows what this is. I'm gonna do some research and find out what this is. Maybe this will be my background. Maybe save it for the binding red pops. Oh, that's a really good idea. I do like that idea. Maybe that's that. I think you're onto something, Debbie. I do like that idea. I like that idea the best. And I don't have to use it. So anyway, this is in the line, and that's why I pop this out. Of course, it's a little darker, right? It's a little darker. but maybe because it has, maybe, I don't know. I have to like do test blocks. Because if I can't find any more of this, and I probably shouldn't go out buying more fabric because I have other expenses, but I was thinking maybe that. What do you think? Maybe it's too busy. See, this has a lot of dots. Everything in here has a dot. See? Look at that. That has round dots. Everything has a dot. I looked at everything here. And so because this had kind of like the same dot feeling, I figured this might be, see, has dots there and dots here and dots everywhere. Here's more dots. That's why I pulled this gray out. And honestly, I have a ton of it. What do we think of this gray? Should I be figuring out more of this one? Or should I say, nah, just make do? I don't know. I have to make a test block because, that's the thing is when you make the block, and you say, oh, no, that is way too busy. It's not happening. But I will. I think I'm going to ask her, though, if we could find this, what this is, because I do love this. I think the bolt is a little too busy for me. It is. And I was going with it because it had the bubbly dots on it. Look a little dirty compared to the crisp. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about it. It is darker. Well, then I'm back to seeing if I could find this fabric. I don't know what it is. Have no idea. Hi, Sheila. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I do. I love the lighter gray. I just don't know what it is. There's nothing on here. So I'm going to call Lynn in a little bit and see if she knows what this is. And maybe I can get my hands on it. And if not, if it's something that is old, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just bring it with me everywhere I go to see if I can find something close to it. Because this really is the right shade, for all this. Okay, so this is going away. We are not going to use this. I agree. I was trying to be cheap. I'm trying to use my stash. It's so hard, right? It's so hard to use your stash. What's your favorite color? What's my favorite color? So my favorite color is pink and purple. But then you throw in some purples and reds. Actually, to tell you the honest truth, you know what my favorite color is? It's bedazzled. It's crystal. It's sparkle. That's my color, sparkle. Crystals, Schwarzkopf crystals on stuff. No, I don't have anything on. Anything that glitters. I love that. And you don't find that in fabric. So, I mean, I don't know. I love color. Does it have to be my favorite? When people ask me that, I do say pink and purple because, as a child, I loved purple and I loved pink and I still do. But as a grown up, I like bedazzled sparkle and color. I love every color. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to, there are some people that bedazzle quilts. I have yet to try that. Has anybody tried bedazzling a quilt out here? Apparently you can use some kind of iron and stick it on there and you can like put crystals on things. I've yet to do that. Nobody out there? Because I'd love to see that. I would love to see that because I think that could be cool. All right, my guess is no. No bedazzling of quilts. Oh well. I bought some jeans today, jean shorts today to take with me to Puerto Rico, and I was thinking I would maybe stop at Joann's and buy stuff to bedazzle them because over there, everything is over the top over there. Like everything is over the top over there. I love it because every woman there is free. They have their own style. They don't care. Like they just are themselves. And I love that. That's what I love about that island. Most of everything. It is body positive for you. No matter what size you are in Puerto Rico, you are loved and here, maybe bedazzle a wall quilt. Yeah, maybe. I should try that first before a big quilt. And that's the one thing I like about Puerto Rico is everybody has their own style. Nobody's judging. It's very freeing and liberating. When I started going there and really being in the culture of it, I was like, oh my God, I'm in love. LOL, my version of Bedazzle was letting the grands use fabric markers and fabric and framing them. And Rebecca's like, yes. And Jordy's, why not use metallic purple? It would match. Oh, for that? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. I have metallic pink boots that I just received not too long ago from my daughter. I'm going to bring my white bedazzled cowgirl boots with me on this trip because when I go in the summer, it's way too hot to be bringing, boots that go up to your knees. And but there right now it's like 70s in the evening and 80. It's my first time going in April, so I'm all excited. I'm all excited. And I have to run cuz it's 81 minutes and I totally blew off my my honey. I was only supposed to come in here for a half hour to sew this, but I enjoy being with you guys. It is fabulous to be with you guys. You all are a wonderful bunch, and I thank you so much for bringing light and joy into my life. And it's just thank you so much for coming to this live. Everybody take care of yourself. Rebecca, take care of yourself. Joydy, take care of yourself because everybody take care of themselves. Let's think about Mama Debbie. Mama Debbie needs our prayers and her family right now. I need to find a place where it's okay for women of a certain age to go braless. That would be Puerto Rico. Sheila, anything goes over there and nobody judges. It's wonderful. You go on the beach, nobody cares. Everybody's happy. Thank you. That was fun. And have a wonderful night, everyone. You're a hoot. Thank you, Debbie. Take care. Make sure you subscribe, but obviously you've all subscribed. Like, comment, share, and maybe make some Puerto Rican corned beef one day this weekend. And if you don't like corned beef, make it into chicken or something. It's still yummy. And the juice that comes out, like when it is all cooking, that's what I call Puerto Rican broth, because I know in a couple of recipes I said, and if you have Puerto Rican broth, use that. And if you don't have chicken broth, basically that's what I do. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.